Dobro Veche, Divine Pisces 222. It is Saturday, April 25th, 2020. Do an energy check-in for the Twin Flames today. See what we got going on. Some repeat cards. Yeah, I feel like the connection's really, really strong right now, guys. Some of you might be feeling this with your counterpart. Some of you might be feeling it with a soulmate. Some of you might just be feeling a return of the energies. Some of you might be feeling the energy you're not really quite sure if it's coming from your counterpart or not. But I definitely feel like this has been coming in for a while, kind of like an increase in dreams, signs, synchronicities, that sort of thing, coming in very strongly. Some of you, there's a really heavy longing here in the connection that may have just recently returned or has been kind of increasing, okay? After a period of separation or even, where you maybe have disconnected from the connection. It's like the energies have been returning for a little while, but I feel like they're really kind of picking up, okay? Especially with the sexual energy, okay? And I know I've discussed this before, the sexual energy, use it to manifest, okay? So, I feel a lot of this is coming in right now. I mean, I mentioned Dark Night of the Soul energy last reading. I do feel a lot of Divine Masculines are going through another Dark Night of the Soul. Some Divine Feminines are going through Dark Night of the Soul right now, okay? Right, but the main thing here, of course, is being in your authentic truth and, of course, learning to love oneself. But I definitely feel, just as far as love goes, like there's just a lot coming in, guys. And a lot of what's happening right now is changing our perceptions or challenging our perceptions of love. Basically, our expectations that we placed on love, what we feel love means, things like that. So once you're in your authenticity, once you're actually in that place where you can see things from that higher perspective, it's going to make it a lot easier to really kind of look at the bigger picture, right? Some of you are pretty tempted right now to reach out, I feel. I feel that pull is very, very strong. Some of you, the temptation is just there to basically feed into this longing energy here, okay? So be very, very careful with that, okay, because it can drain you. It could be if you've separated from your counterpart or you've disconnected from your counterpart, it could be them just trying to feel out your energy, get that energy back because they know it's missing and they want to use it for whatever situation that they're in, okay? So just be very, very careful with that because it can drain you, okay? But yeah, I mean, just in general, I just feel like the twins are just really longing for each other right now. Okay. So let's take a look at Divine Masculine. See what's going on. Yeah. Okay, so Divine Masculine, I feel like a lot of Divine Masculines here are faced with a decision. They have either made a decision or they're being pushed to make a decision right now. A lot of them are finding clarity in some of these decisions that they're trying to make here, right? So they're finding clarity here to say what they mean and to do what they know they need to do right now. Some of them are really, really tempted to walk away from a particular situation, right? Sorry about that, guys. Still technology issues. But yeah, a lot of them are being challenged, again, by what their perception of love is, right? And so they're coming into clarity about that and what that actually means here, okay? Not just within the connections, but just around them, okay? So like family situations, friend situations, what have you, okay? So it's all kind of coming in now. Divine Masculine here really unable to suppress the emotion at this point. I really feel a lot of Divine Masculines right now are just having a really hard time dealing with this. And that this has been coming in for a while, they're just they're so wrapped up in the situations that they're in right now. and the emotions that are coming up, heart chakra opening and that sort of thing. But it's really highlighting, of course, you know, the fact that they feel like they're just not able to manifest their own abundance at this point. And it is coming really strong in here, that there's just a very strong sense of not feeling worthy at all. And so that's where this clarity is coming in here, understanding, okay, that all of this is pretty much an illusion, right? It's an illusion. The situation they're in is a codependent one, right? Understanding that they have everything they need within themselves to make themselves happy. They don't need to bend themselves backwards to please other people to make themselves feel fulfilled. They don't need to do that. They don't need to put on a happy face and fake that they're happy. You know what I'm saying? Because faking that they're happy is making them not happy. Right? So they're being pushed to release this illusion, guys. They're being pushed to release this cycle right now. And so that's where a lot of this emotion is coming in here. But a lot of them have made that decision, you know, been here before. You know, they've energetically made the decision that they don't want to be where they're at, but they're still trying to make it work, right? But I feel that the darkness is coming in so strong with Divine Masculine. I feel another tower coming in for Divine Masculine. That's going to force them to move, okay? It's going to force them to release this illusion here, and to face themselves and to face the illusions they've been telling themselves and the illusions they've been showing to others around them, okay? Because they have to release it, right? And this depiction to me always shows it basically represents to me like opening of the heart chakra. So like I said, Divine Masculine, I feel definitely going through dark night of the soul, feeling an opening of the heart chakra, a lot of emotions coming in. Divine Masculine, just not really quite sure how to bring that into balance, okay? Big ego battle, guys, just a big one, okay? Let's take a look at Divine Feminine. Okay. Yeah. Well, some of you, again, some of you are being tempted to communicate. Okay. Now, it may be to your counterpart. It may be to, you know, another situation that you're in, but you're very triggered to release something, right? To say something here. But I feel like you're also understanding that you have to come from a place of love here. So I feel like you're trying to formulate, a lot of you are just trying to formulate how you're going to move forward, right? Take that leap of faith, right? And so you're trying to figure out how to come from a place of love in order to do that, trying to keep it balanced, trying to keep it out of ego as much as possible, but understanding that you are being triggered to move. You are being triggered to move forward regardless of what's been holding you back. You know, you're just like, you know what, I'm done dealing with this. You know, I'm walking away so that I can fulfill myself here, okay? So that being said, I mean, it's like Divine Feminine is returning back to a place of intuition, back to feeling better, feeling good within herself, right? Freeing herself from any codependencies, freeing herself from any worry, any doubts, any, you know, painful cycles that she's been stuck in, because realizing, you know what, in order to move forward, she has to release it, right? And for some of you, it does have to do with the connection. For some of you, it has to do with a third party. For some of you, it has to do with just saying, you know what, I'm good by myself, you know, releasing everything else, okay, and focusing on yourself, okay? But for some of you, it is the connection that you're releasing again. You're just like, you know what, no. I can't be drawn in, you know, I can't be drawn in by this energy that's returning. I can't be, you know, sitting here wondering what's happening. I can't be sitting here doing that. You know, it's a waste of my energy. It's a waste of my time. Right? And so again, I feel Divine Feminine is just kind of moving back into that space of surrender where she had been for a while. And then, you know, all of this crap kind of came up and pushed her into this dark place. And now she's kind of back up, or getting back to where she was. So that's good. That's good. So taking a look at the connections here, yeah, I feel like a lot, you're basically being urged to come out of hermit mode. So if you're being urged to communicate, listen to your intuition, okay? If your intuition is telling you to communicate something, do it. If you will feel better by doing it, do it. Okay, just remember to release the outcome, okay? You know, some of you are just holding yourself back from communicating because you know, it's like, you know that there's not going to be or you know, you feel like there's not going to be any, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically you feel like your twin's not going to receive it. Now, the thing is when they're ready to receive it, they will receive it. Okay, so you have to release that expectation, okay? So right now it's like most twins are just like wanting to release something, right? Wanting to kind of say what they mean, come out of hermit mode here, but it's like they're basically in the stage of doing that. Does that make sense? Like both counterparts are just kind of like, all right, yeah, I need to let some of this go because I know it's been holding me back. Number one, it's been toxic. It's been making me feel like I can't do anything right, you know. So it's like right now, basically, what's being cleared around you is actually bringing the connection back into balance, right? Helping you to feel not stuck in basically a self-made hell, so to speak, right? Which is bringing movement to the connection, which may, in fact, some of you bring in communication. Okay? Some of you have reunions coming. Okay? Some of you do have a message coming. Some of you do have a reunion actually coming. Like, just stuff is coming back into balance here. Okay? So again, a decision needing to be made, movement forward in the connections, helping you to become unstuck and bringing everything back into balance so that you can walk away from what you're needing to walk away from and come out of hermit mode and say what you need to say. Do what you need to do and stop holding on to the past. Okay? All right, let's get some messages. From the counterparts. Yeah. Some of you, the communication you get may trigger you. It may not be what you want it to be, okay? So just keep that in mind. But yeah, sexual energy really, really strong here. Yeah. Okay. Y'all. Alright, let's get some messages and advice. Sorry for the short video, guys. Sometimes it's not a long message. Yeah, well, this has been coming in for a while, but yeah, I definitely feel this, guys. I mean, cycles are continuously ending, but I feel like this is a major one. This is a huge cycle that both twins have been clearing. Okay, it's bringing in a lot of anxiety. I know day before yesterday, my anxiety was off the charts. Off the charts. No idea where it came from. I thought I was fine. I was centered within myself, but bang. It was just like hit me all of a sudden. I was losing it. It was horrible, right? But where you are right now, I mean, it's going to change. Nothing is set in stone. Remember that. You can change your situation. You can change the energies surrounding you, okay? But yeah, I feel like a lot of you may be getting some sort of communication. You may be getting some sort of explanations. You may be getting just some sort of answers. Something is coming forward. Clarity is coming. Okay? It's coming. All right? So you're very close to achieving your goals. Just keep going. You cannot lose. Luck is on your side. So is the universe. Okay? But yeah, some of you are just being triggered to move. You've got to move. You've got to make a decision. You just have to. It's time. Okay? It's time. Alright, guys. I hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.